One of the first things you learn when it comes to collecting is that mintages can be quite misleading. And this holds especially true when you're talking about a series as old as the Morgan Silver Dollar series. Some of the coins with the highest mintages today have populations smaller than coins with 1/3 their mintage. It's something I like to refer to as the mintage mirage phenomenon. It's a situation where coins with mintages that would make you assume they're relatively abundant end up being harder to find than some of the holy grails of the Morgan Silver Dollar series. And these two coins from the beginning of the 1880s, struck at the New Orleans Mint, are the perfect example of this unique situation. Because both of these coins, despite having mintages in the 6 million range, had less than 1% of their entire mintage still known to exist today. And in fact, they have populations so small, they are actually rarer than some of the holy grails of the Morgan Silver Dollar series for collectors today. But I'll get into that more later. I'm talking about the 1881 and the 1882 New Orleans Mint silver dollars, and despite being more than 142 years old, our coins are still in beautiful, uncirculated condition. The 1881 is item number 905-1673. That's 905-1673. And the 1882, the second coin in our duo tonight, is 905-1999. That's 905-1999. And that's just $79.95 for each of our uncirculated silver dollars. We are at least $105 less than our nearest competition's prices for the same stunning coins. You can give us a call at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you don't want to use the phone tonight, that's totally fine. You can hit up the website at avccoins.com. Then once you're there, you'll see a search bar on the right-hand side of the page. Click on that, and for the 81O in beautiful, uncirculated condition, just type in 905-1673. It's 905-1673. Or if you want the 1882O, it is item number 905-1999. And that 82O is also quite an important coin for the New Orleans Mint Silver Dollar series, and that's because it is often referred to as the second finest strike in the history of the New Orleans Mint, being second only to the 1881, like the hit San Francisco Mint counterpart. At just $79.95 tonight, you can get both of these silver dollars and still save over $214 versus the price of these same two coins with our competition. Now, in 1881, the New Orleans Mint would strike 5.7 million total Morgan dollars. That was a good enough mintage for it to rank 12th out of all 26 Morgan dollars struck at the New Orleans Mint, and it comes in at number 52 out of 97 in the total series. So it doesn't even crack the top 50. Yet despite having 5.7 million in mintage, there are just 49,721 known today in any condition at all with NGC or PCGS. That's every grade they had, from BGs up to MS64s and 5s. Just 49,721. That breaks down to 1 in every 115 coins struck in the entire mintage, or less than 1% of the entire mintage. The actual number is 0.87% of the mintage is still known to exist today. It's why the 81O costs $189 with our competition. We are more than $109 less in the same uncirculated condition at just $79.95. The following year in 1882, they would strike even more silver dollars, a little over 6 million to be exact. That makes it rank number 13 out of all 26 O-mints struck and number 55 out of all 97 Morgan dollars in the series, regardless of mint of origin. And yes, I said 97. I count the 7-tail feather and 8-tail feather as two separate coins. Yet despite having over 6 million coins in mintage, just 52,840 are known in any grade whatsoever with NGC or PCGS, aka just 1 in every 120 coins struck and just 0.8% of the entire mintage. When you can find it in uncirculated condition, the 82O costs $185. You're $105 less than their price at just $79.95. And to put it into perspective, just how rare these coins are, with populations of 49,721 and 52,840, let's compare them to some of the holy grails of the Morgan Silver Dollar series, the Carson City Mint coins. And not just any Carson City Mint coins, let's compare it to the top dogs, the 85cc and the 81cc. Everyone knows the 85cc is number one in mintage with just 228,000 coins struck, and the 81cc comes up right behind it with 296,000 coins struck. So if you compared the two coins, by mintage alone, you are looking at them being 19 times more abundant. The 81O and the 82O are at least 19 times more abundant by mintage than those coins. When you look at the populations, that's where you realize how rare these things are. You see, despite having a mintage of 228,000, the 85cc has 58,326 known examples today. Almost 10,000 more than the 81 and 82O. And by the way, the 85cc is a $1,700 coin in uncirculated condition. The 81cc, with a mintage of 296,000 coins, has a known population today of a little over 58,000. And when you can find that coin in uncirculated condition, it's at least $1,100. The 81O and 82O have smaller populations today than the two rarest Carson City Mint Morgan dollars of all time by mintage. And our coins are less than $80 each tonight while they last. I see that you guys can see the value. The phone lines are completely backed up. If you're waiting to speak to one of our operators, please don't hang up. You do not want to miss out on a chance to own these stunning silver dollar sleepers. But that being said, we'll get to you as soon as we can, but we do have to move on. We have plenty more coins to show you. So let's see what we have coming up next.